Welcome back to ATVN. USC football hits the road once again this week, but with a different starting quarterback at the helm. Coach Clay HELTON announced late yesterday after practice that redshirt freshman Sam Darnold will be the Trojans' play caller this week against Utah. He will be replacing Captain Max Brown, who started the season at 1-2. While HELTON was confident with his original decision to start Brown, he felt that the offense needed a change after the slow start, and he thinks that Darnold is the guy to do it.
I hope that Sam can bring that. I'm confident in it after watching 3 games of watching him perform, seeing him in the arena, and seeing what he can do.
I had no sense of what was coming. I had no idea. I knew I was going to be ready whenever my number was called.
After an unexpected start for the Trojans and the switch to a new starting quarterback, we asked students on campus what they thought of Coach HELTON's latest move.
Darnold can use his legs more, and I think that may help us. It will give us more options on the offense, whereas Brown's more of a pocket passer.
We lost a few games. They were terrible. I watched both of them. They were terrible games to watch, and I want to see us win. And if this move can bring us W's, that's what I want to see.
Darnold deserves a chance. Like, we're 1-2 right now. I think that we need some change on the offense, and I think it may help us this week.
The Trojans will look to bounce back and even their record at 2-2 on Friday night in Salt Lake City. From the gridiron, we move over to the hardwood as the USC women's volleyball team begins Pac-12 play this week. After taking care of business in last week's Pac-12 challenge, the number 21 women of Troy will begin their run at defending last year's conference title. The first challenger they'll face, their crosstown rival, the UCLA Bruins.
At USC, we expect to win the conference every year. That's our goal, so that we can get a good seed in the NC2A tournament, and we expect to win the national championship. If you come to SC, those are the expectations.
The team's game against UCLA will be tomorrow night in the Galen Center. The number 2 men's water polo team picked up a nice win this past weekend at Stanford, but more importantly helped coach Jovan Vavic pick up his 500th career win. We head down to the pool to see how Vavic and the Trojans continue on with life after win number 500.
We just, wanted to go out there and do our best, for him, because, he's a great coach. And, I know it's a special moment for him, even though he won't talk about it, So we were happy to be a part of that for him.
It's really special to be part of it. Jovan's a fantastic coach, and, he's going to go down as history as probably the greatest ever coach to come through the school and for water polo.
The team will travel to the Bay this Friday to take on Santa Clara and try to get Coach Vavic's win number 501. When we think of MMA fighting, we think of Conor McGregor or even Nate Diaz. But what about your favorite comic book superhero? Take a look at the strangest thing I saw this week. This is truly something I have never seen before. It is an MMA fighting league where the fighters dress up as characters from a comic book series. Here we have Batman and his trusty sidekick Robin attempting to put the beat down on Spider-Man. See, to me this doesn't make sense because Batman and Spider-Man aren't not even in the same comic book universe. Come on, people, if you're going to dress up like superheroes and fight, at least do your research next time. I'm not totally sure, but I don't think that's what Marvel creator Stan Lee had in mind for the future of his comics. Guys, dressing up like a superhero, fighting, that doesn't sound like a bad life to me.
No, and I would certainly pay to watch that, although I got to be honest, I don't know what Robin would actually do in that situation. I don't think he's got too much power on his side.
I would pay to see Spider-Man, Batman. If it was you guys, I would pay to see it.
An absolutely amazing lifestyle, I have to say.
All right, so next week on ATVN, Jeff and I are getting dressed up as superheroes and fighting to the death. All right.
There we go.
There we go.